me see this working. One second, y'all. All right. The stream's up. 1 second, y'all. All right, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushua, Ba'ashum, Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles, the honors to the elders of great millstone. Much respect to you, brothers out there, that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle of David, hopeful elect, and a speckled bird, and one say shalom. So I'm going to just get right into it. Pretty much this lesson today, got some inspiration from, of course, the scriptures, and it just was laid on my heart, and also watching, TV shows and seeing actually the TV show, once again, was watching the TV show Film on Amazon Prime and also, it's just pretty much on my spirit as well to do this lesson. And Lord, when it's edifying, because, with your spiritual eyes, you should be able to see the times that we coming into. And the times that we coming into is Jacob's trouble. All right, this man Esau, Edom, being an animal backed into a corner. All right, he's not going to hold any punches. All right, he's not going to give up. He's not going to give up his kingdomship or whatever, without a fight. All right, so these are the times that we're coming into, and he has had a perpetual hatred. Why? Because we're the Israelites, and the Lord has promised us the kingdom of heaven, that the brethren, all right, these other nations, to say, are going to be our slaves, our footstools, man. We're going to be reigning over them. All right. So right now the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So Esau, Edom. All right. This is your turn to rule. But guess what we got next, man? But really this struggle against the Israelites and Esau, Edom. All right. It really starts back in, the time of Adam. All right. That's when this rivalry, the first tussle. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that, definition of tussle real quick. First tussle, first fighting, begins, in the time of Adam. That's what, some of these so-called Christians don't realize. All right. And then it goes to Jacob and Esau. All right. So pretty much, looking up the definition of tussle, a vigorous struggle or scuffle, typically in order to obtain or achieve something. You see that? And we've been scuffling. All right, we've been fighting Esau, Edom. All right, especially in the womb, especially in the womb. All right, we was tussling, we was fighting, man. And now Esau, Edom is going to be tussling and fighting to keep his kingdom. All right. But hey, it's already written. All right. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. All right. The word of the Lord is not going to return unto him void. All right. He said that you're going to go into slavery. He said that you're going to perish forever. So there's really nothing that you can do, Esau, Edom. Hey, shalom. All right. So there's really nothing that you can do, Esau, Edom, man. Hey, it's better for you if you just lay down and just take the L, but he's not. All right. So he's not holding any punches. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get some scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying. This is let me see. I'm gonna start at Genesis. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Genesis 4. 1 second. All right, so this is Genesis 4, and starting at verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, And she conceived and bare Cain, and she said, I have gotten a man from the Lord Yahweh Shemiah. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. All right. So with you coming into this truth and getting true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you understand that Cain, all right, is the Edomites, man. All right. Cain is a so-called white man. All right. And then Abel definitely had to be Jacob, Israel. All right. And so this is when the first tussle, the first battle begins with us, man. Verse 3, in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord Yahweh Shemiah. And Abel, he also brought the firstlings of his flock and the fat thereof. All right. Also showing you that, hey, even though this is the time of Adam, hey, we knew of the law, statutes, commandments, man. The law, statutes, commandments at this time was oral. All right. And the Lord Yahweh Shemiah has respect unto Abel and to his offering. All right. Because they knew what the Lord wanted. All right. But Cain, hey, he's always going to go to the left. Esau, Edom, he's always going to go to the left. That's how the Lord created him. All right. To be the wicked of the earth. All right. But unto Cain, to his offering, he had not respect. You see that? Why? Because, hey, once again, we knew of the law. We knew what the Lord required in that time. Let me see. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh Shemiah said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? Hey, do well according to what the Lord requires of you. Hey, you know the law. All right. Once again, yeah, the law was oral. It was not written down. But hey, you know how to please the Lord, but you chose to veer off and go to the left. And that's Esau, Edom, still to this day, man. You see the condition of this earth, under his rulership. He thinks that he can do better than the Lord himself. And that's why you have destruction coming upon you, Esau, Edom. Let's see. And unto thee shall Slakia. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And that's what Esau Edom. He chose sin. He chose the left-hand path. Hey, mainly because that's how the Lord set it up. That's how the Lord set it up. He has the sons of righteousness, the ones that he chose to be of righteousness. And then he has that clay, all right, that mold that's made to be destroyed, that's made to veer off and go left. And that's Esau Edom. All right. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him, And hey, this is the start of that perpetual hatred, man. Oh, man, the Lord loves you. Hey, the Lord has more respect against you. Hey, I'm going to take you out, man. Once again, this goes back to the time of Adam and Eve. All right. And the Lord Yahweh Shemiah said unto Cain, now, this wasn't really the Lord himself coming down. All right. Obviously, this was a prophet at the time because you always had prophets, man. All right. Where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. I am. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother crieth unto me from the ground. And that's Abel, which is Jacob. All right, in the spiritual world, crying unto Yahweh Shemiah, hey, take that nigga out, man. All right, he done slew me. All right, and Esau Edom, hey, he's a weaker link, so he probably did some weak stuff, probably hit him from the back, when Abel wasn't looking, because that's how Esau Edom operates, man. All right, so Abel, Jacob, all right, YASHARAHLA, Israel, was crying unto Yahweh Shemiah, hey, take this nigga out, man. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which opened up her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. And when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. And the fugitive and the vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. All right. So you see the condition of this world. All right. This man that does not obey the land Sabbath. All right. So that's why the fruits are not as fruitful as they should. All right, and this man's a fugitive and a vagabond. All right, he's been running. You know, you see that curse. He's been running. All right, who's the Edomites of the earth? All right, because when you read the Bible, you understand that they are promised no mercy. All right, so this man is like, you know, hey, I'm everything but an Edomite. You know, that's this man Esau Edom. All right, so I'm going to go to Genesis 25 and 22. All right, so this goes into the time where, all right, Cain and Abel, all right, come back in the lots, all right, which is Esau and Jacob. And this is where we fighting in the womb, all right? This is Genesis 25 and 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, the prophet of the time. And the Lord Yahweh Shemiah said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. You hear that? All right. Even though they brothers, even though they twins, all right, these are 2 different nations, man. And one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. You see that? All right. Who's stronger than the other? Physically, spiritually. All right, physically and spiritually, and with knowledge. All right, that's Jacob, man. Jacob is stronger than Esau Edom on all fronts, man. All right, this man Esau Edom has a low IQ, and he's still failing at that, man. All right, and it says the elder, all right, which goes to show you Esau Edom came out first. All right, he's going to serve the younger. All right, right now we're serving Esau Edom. All right, why? Because this is our punishment. All right, for whoredom, going after these other guys. All right, so we just got to bear our punishment, and Lord willing have mercy upon us. All right. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called him Esau. And after that, his brother came out and took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was Jacob, Yahweh. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So, it pretty much, it didn't describe Jacob when he came out. Why? Because he came up as a dark-skinned baby. Esau Edom, all right, his flesh, you know, his blood showed forth through his skin, you know, wasted away is he. All right. Let's see. And it also said Jacob's hand held Esau's heel. All right. Why? Well, you can go to matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. You can go to 2nd Ezra. Let me get that real quick. 2nd Ezra 6 and 6. Then I did consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they also shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Is Ezra inquiring, hey Lord, when we going to get our rulership? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And because Esau, Edom, was getting his ass whooped in the womb, man. And so, that's why he was the firstborn. And he was like, man, get the heck up out of here, man. All right. But what does this represent, man? Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? That's what that represents. All right? That's what this represents. And matter of fact, this is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right? So the Lord has set pretty much a timer. You know, like you baking cookies, or you cooking something, you set a timer. And that's where YASHAMIAHLA has set a timer on this man's rulership. All right, and we're in the last stages of Esau Edom's rulership, where his system is falling right before our very eyes, man. All right, so we just got to continue this good fight, and Lord willing, we endure to the end. All right, and see the reward of the wicked. That's what we're waiting for, man. To see the reward of the wicked. All right. So I'm going to get Genesis 27 and 28. All right. This goes into the blessing of Jacob and why Esau Edom is mad at us ultimately. All right. But ultimately, hey, this is how the Lord set it up, and this is how the Lord planned it, man. Salakia. This is Genesis 27 and 28. Therefore, power give thee the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. All right. So it's already promised. All right. That the Israelites are going to rule over these other nations, man. And if you do good to the Israelites, hey, you're going to be blessed. But what is Esau Edom doing? All right, hey, he's cursing the Israelites. These other nations are cursing the Israelites. So that's you going to be cursed. That's you're going to have to feel the full force of slavery, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to go up to Genesis 35 real quick. It's Genesis 35 and verse 10. And power said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel, YASHARAHLA, Prince of the Power, shall be thy name, and he shall be called, and he called his name YASHARAHLA. And power said unto him, I am power almighty. Be fruitful and multiply, and nation and company of nations shall be of thee. Kings shall come forth out of their loins, and the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee will I give, and to thy seed after thee will I give to the land. And that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for that blessing to kick in, all right, because this blessing has not kicked in. All right, it's promised to us, but this blessing has not kicked into us yet. All right, and we're waiting for that. Be fruitful, to multiply, to be spiritually rich. All right, hey, we spiritually rich right now, but hey, even more in the kingdom, and to be physically rich as well in the kingdom as well. And that's what we're waiting for, man. So hey, if you're trying to be rich in this kingdom, man, you going for that corruptible crown, man. The Lord has much more in store for you in the kingdom of heaven. All right. So going back to Genesis 27, all right, this is when Esau Edom, all right, made in his heart that he's gonna slay his brother Jacob, YASHARAHLA, and this is one of the tussles, man, that fight with Esau Edom, man. This is Genesis 27 and verse 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren I have given to him for servants. You see that? This hasn't kicked in yet. All right, this is the blessing that we're waiting for. All right, yeah, we had a partial taste of it when we got into our kingdom. All right, when King David, King Solomon was in reign. All right, but to have this everlasting rule, no, this true blessing has not kicked in yet. All right. And with corn and wine shall sustain him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing. My father blessed me, even me also. My father Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Hey, you knew you sold your birthright. All right, it just goes to show you this man ain't right. You sold your birthright, and now you want to come to your father weeping and crying, man. The Lord ain't hearing that. The man of the Lord ain't hearing that, man. All right, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling place, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of earth and the dew of heaven from above. All right, so right now the Lord is telling, hey, you got this present world of rulership, man. All right, and by the sword, check this, and this is the indicator of how we know who are the Edomites today. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt thou serve thy brother. It shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck. All right, so this is the indicator of who is the Edomites today, who's been given the blessing of the sword. All right, and when we had rulership, this man, all right, came up. All right, the Lord lifted up Esau, Edom, and put us into slavery under this man. All right, so this verse 41, that Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. All right, hey, check this, because I remember listening to some bugged out Jakes that was so called in this truth. You know, it's like, hey, Jacob and Esau got the same blessing. No, it sounds similar. All right, but it's not the same blessing, man. All right, because Esau, Edom, has been given the blessing of the sword. He has been given the temporary blessing of this world. All right, so in the kingdom of heaven, all right, we're going to have that dominion over the earth, man. And the law is going to be issued forth, and the law is not going to be slack. Because under this man, Esau, Edom, the law is slack. All right. Let's see where I was at. Slack here. All right, verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein with his father blessed him. Esau said in the heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother. So, you know, you go back to the account, Esau and Jacob, you know, they adapted up, they got cool with each other. But that perpetual hatred, all right, spread to Esau, Edom's children. All right. Matter of fact, this is Exodus 17 and 16. I've been getting this one a lot because it's true. All right, this is what Jake don't realize, man. These damn Edomites ain't your friend, man. Exodus 17 and 16, for he said, because the Lord YASHAMIAHLA has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. That's what we've been having, that tussle, that fight, all right, that battle with Esau, Edom from generation to generation. All right, Jacob can watch these shows, can look up history, and look up the inception of Babylon the Great, look up the inception of Rome, you know, the Greek captivity, you know, and still want to hold hands with these damn devils, man. You don't know. This is this war. This is this battle with Esau, Edom, man. All right, he is not your friend. He's your evil twin brother that is plotting to take you out, Jake. All right, matter of fact, you know, I got a video. It's taking forever to upload, and this is pretty much why I've been doing a whole bunch of live videos, because, you know, I've been trying to upload my videos, you know, the you know, I guess you can say regular way. And, you know, this man got it to where it just takes forever, you know, days and days, you know, sometimes it won't even upload, you know, but the live stream will upload. You know, that's his battle with this man, Esau, Edom. You know, I like putting in my little intro, you know, with the art piece that I got in the back. You know, I like putting that intro, but hey, you know, the words still got to be issued out, you know. And so that's this battle with Esau, Edom. And matter of fact, going back to another battle, hey, shalom, brother. YASHAMIAHLA, barakatah. All right. This is, you know, going back to one of the battles that we've been having with Esau, Edom. This is our first Maccabees 1:59. I brought this out in the lesson I'm trying to upload, which is taking forever. But once again, first Maccabees 1:59. Now, the 25th day of the month, they did sacrifice upon the idol altar. and which was upon the altar of power, and which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that have caused their children to be circumcised. You see, standing boldly for this truth. This man hates that, man. He wants to issue out the decree, everybody to be one people, everybody, to live the heathen lifestyle, per se. All right. He does not want you serving your Lord, serving your power, because when you serve your Lord, when you serve your power, that's when you have power. All right. So he issues out unrighteous decrees, and he comes after the true men of the Lord and the true servants of Yahweh Shemyassah. All right. Verse 61, and they hanged the infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. You see that? That's that wrath, man. That's that perpetual hatred. But guess what? You're going to be recompensed for that. You read Psalms 137 in verse 9, 7 through 9. Hey, you got it coming for you, Esau, Edom. All right? Salakia, verse 62, howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean things. All right? Just like your forefathers, hey, you got to have that same mindset, man. Have that full resolve in your minds that you're not going to back down, that you're going to serve the Lord until the end. But, hey, we in some beautiful times where the Lord is going to let that standing, man. You're not going to keep on taking our people out, Esau, Edom. All right? Pretty much without a fight. Hey, the Lord is righteous. Lord is about a balance, man. So, hey, you took down our people in the past with ease. Hey, you going to be taken out in this time. All right, in the coming times with ease, when the men of the Lord get their power, when Yahushua and the host of angels take you into slavery, boy. All right. Verse 63, wherefore the rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant, so then they died. You see, once again, you have that resolve in these times, man. Our people had that resolve. Now you look at Jake, hey, they eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They're being joined into these heathen. They're falling after the ways of the heathens. You look at Serena Williams. Hey, she look like she bleaching her skin. Our true forefathers, man, our real forefathers, they wouldn't stand for that, man. They wouldn't stand for all that folly, But Jake is bugged out. And that's why we need the kingdom of heaven to come down here, man. All right. Verse 64, and there was a great wrath upon Israel, and that great wrath upon Israel is coming back again, man. The Lord required that which is past, roughly paraphrasing. All right. Matter of fact, this is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. And this is what this man, hey, this man Esau Edom's MO, man. Unrighteous decrees. Hey, you can't serve your guy. Hey, you gotta take the jab. Hey, you gotta take the waters. All right. Hey, he's the people of the Lord. You're not the people of the Lord. Hey, but you have destruction coming unto you, man. But hey, this is punishment, because we went after other gods, serving them, so this is punishment, and we just got to bear it, endure to the end. The Lord's not going to give us the kingdom of heaven just because, man, you got to work for that. Hey, you want to eat, you got to work. Same goes for this truth. Hey, you want to eat in time of Jacob's trouble, hey, you got to work, man. All right. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and take away the right from the poor of my people. The widows may be their prey. All right. Hey. That's why this man got to go. He has no respect unto the elderly, the widows, little children. And that they may rob the fatherless. You see that? He has no respect. And what will ye do in the day of my visitation in the desolate, which shall come from afar? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all his anger is not turned away, but his hand is still, and his hand is stretched out still. So, even though the Lord has pronounced his evil upon our people, you know, his hand is still stretched out still, but our people are still disregarding it. Hey, if you want protection from this man Esau, Edom, you know, protection from this valiant man, hey, you gotta come to YASHAMIAHLA. All right, but it goes to show you, hey, the Lord has these people bugged out. You know, they don't want to come into the righteousness of YASHAMIAHLA. So thus, hey, they're gonna be rejected. All right, you want to be joined into this man? Hey, this man is going to cut you asunder, man. He's plotting so many ways to take out our people. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is my indignation. I will send him against a hypocritical nation. See, who's this hypocritical nation? Who's this Assyrian? All right, that's Esau, Edom, man. All right, he upholds the Bible, but he does not go by the standard of the Bible, man. All right? And that's another reason why he's going to be destroyed and take it out. All right? And against the people of my wrath will I give a charge and take spoil and take the prey and tread them down like the mire of the streets. Whew. You know, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Hey, so you better get it right, Jake. You know, so moving on, this is Revelation 12:12. All right, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. So, hey, he's coming back, man. All right, once again, he ain't holding no punches, man. He knows that he has but a short time to rule this earth. So he's coming after you, Jake. All right, but you gonna get ready, spiritually ready, by getting in these scriptures, by serving the Lord, YASHAMIAHLA, to the best of your ability. All right. So jumping down to verse 17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. All right. Who's the remnant of the seed that he's definitely coming after, which keep the commandments of power and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach. That's who's really coming after. But this is what he don't realize, man. That standard, that power is going to be lifted up in this time. All right? And there's nothing that you can do about it, Esau, Edom. All right? Yeah, there's going to be martyrs for this truth. But, hey, you got a lot of hell coming to you, man. You know? Hey, one minute, Lord, is going to be able to chase 1,000 easy. You know? As a matter of fact, going to the martyrs in this time, this is Revelation 14:12. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of power and have the faith of Yahushua. All right, because you go up a couple verses. All right, those that took the MOAB, all right, and most likely they took the waters as well. All right, they ate that nuclear missile, man. You know, but those that stay faithful, those that endure to the end, they got a crown of glory waiting for them, man. All right. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. All right. Esau, Edom has been given charge to take out some of our people in this time that serve the Lord. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and the works to follow them. And you just rested, man. All right, you got your a crown of glory. All right, the work that you put in for this truth is not done in vain. All right, you still going to be the first fruits of the kingdom, and you still going to be able to see the destruction of your enemy, man. You still going to get beaten up in the chariot, man. You know, you know, I can say for myself, you gonna have that martyr mindset, but it'll be nice, to be able to take out Esau, Edom, if he comes after you, with that spiritual power. But we'll see how it goes. You still got to endure to the end, Jake. Matter of fact, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 17. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that feared the Lord Yahweh Shemel, a great insurrection. All right, this is that tussle, man. Once again, going back all the way to the womb. Hey, going back to all the way to the, Cain and Abel, man. That great tussle. All right, and now we're coming to the end. And we just got to endure this insurrection, man. All right. From our evil twin brother Esau, Edom. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shemel. All right. This man's a damn dog, damn animal, a beast. All right. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And check this. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right. So in that time of trouble, when Esau Edom gears up, all right, either gonna die for this truth, or the Lord may give you that spiritual power in that time to take out the enemy, man. Either way, you're gonna get that crown of glory, and people gonna know. All right, our people's gonna know the ones who stood boldly for this truth. All right. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. You see that? Days of trouble at hand, they're vastly approaching, but the Lord is going to deliver us. We're going to be able to see the reward of the wicked, Lord willing, we be of those men. All right? Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shemel is your guide. You see that? And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. You see that? The guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. You see? All right, so you so-called Christians, hey, you already X'd out because you ain't keeping no laws, statutes, commandments. You don't know the Lord's name, man. So thus, you're not going to have any protection. All right? Matter of fact, brother brought out a beautiful scripture. It's Juan Solo 502, Proverbs 29 and 25. He that is proud in heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in Yahweh by Shemel shall be made fat. Ooh, you see that? Hey, call them lie Yahweh by Shemel. All right, for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right, so hey, you fear the Lord, you put your trust in the Lord, and you're gonna be made fat. All right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, you're gonna be eating good. Having the Lord set it up. While these Jakes out here, because hey, you paying attention to what's going on in the world. We're having a shortage of a lot of things, food, gas. Hey, we coming into the famine of the word and famine of food, man. All right, but you're gonna be made fat in that day. All right, and ultimately being made fat. All right, is the kingdom of heaven being given to you. All right, that's the ultimate fatness, man. All right. So let me see. For the sake of time, I'm gonna get Numbers 24 and 16. This is Balaam. All right. Seeing, he wished that he was an Israelite. Okay. And this is Numbers 24. I'm going to start at verse 16. And he have said, which he heard the words of power, and he knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trench, having his eyes open. All right. And what did Balaam see? All right. Verse 17. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come out a star of Jacob, a scepter shall rise out of Israel. All right, and who is this? That's Yahweh. And what Yahweh is going to do, and he shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy the children of Sif. And what's going to happen to our evil twin brother, all right, that we've been fighting and tussling with? All right, what's going to happen to this damn devil? All right. Verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession from his enemies, and Israel shall do violently. You see that? Right? By the hand, Salakia, by the Lord, bestowing upon the men of the Lord their spiritual power. All right, when Yahushua and the host of angels come back, all right, and Esau, Edom is going to be put into slavery, man. All right, Israel going to do valiantly. All right, in time of Jacob's trouble, and when we come back down, Lord willing, be of those men. All right, we gonna put you nations into slavery, man. And there's nothing that you're gonna be able to do about it. All right. So I'm gonna read that again. Verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession. You see, that's gonna be our last tussle with you damn Edomites. When I saw that, it was at 144. You know, and call them like y'all by YASHAMIAHLA. All right. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek being the chief tribe of Esau, Edom, what's going to happen to Amalek, man? He took up his parable and said Amalek was the first of the nations, all right? One we've been fighting and tussling since the beginning. But his latter end shall be that he perish forever. You see that? All right, so that's going to be our last tussle, our last battle with these damn Edomites, man. All right? We're coming to that. All right? The man of the Lord going to get that spiritual power, take you out. All right, when Yahushua and the host of angels come back down, you're going to go into slavery. All right? And then after your 1,000 years of a hardcore slavery, what's going to happen to you, man? All right? You're going to be bound up and thrown and cast into that fire, man. And there's not going to be any more remaining of the house of Esau. All right, you can read that in Obadiah. And that's what we come into, man. So call Lord Yahweh by Simeon Yahushua, by Simeon Karkadash. Lord willing, this is edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, I say shalom and above.